What's up, everybody? We are live. Ann Harrison is here. What's up, Ann?
Great, thanks.
So we're ready for an epic match. USA versus the UK. No, it's the Magic World Cup. Um, so you're on Soldier Stompy. This is your favorite Legacy deck, is it not?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely very fond of it.
I'm fond of it too, and I'm playing a Jeskai Mentor deck that I pulled from one of the Legacy challenges over the last weekend, and it's running Dreadhorde, Dreadhorde, Monster and Mentor, sorry, and a bunch of the control cards. So it's basically just a Jeskai pile the rest of the way. And the lists are up right now in the description, or at least they should be. I hope they're there. I put them there before. Um, and we're gonna get started. So you mulligan to 6, and you're on the play, and I kept 7.
Okay, so
And whenever you're ready, take it away.
Chrome Mox.
Yep.
Resolves?
Yep. Resolves.
Okay, imprint Captain of the Watch.
Okay.
Planes.
Yep.
And having invested 3 cards, pray hard.
Uh-oh.
Chalice of the Void.
All right. Chalice resolves.
On 1.
Yep.
Go.
All right. I'll draw. I'll play a Prismatic Vista, and I'll pass.
Okay. That was a costly start in terms of cards for me. I shall pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Cards in hand for you now.
I now have 3.
All right. I'll play a Plains, and I'll pass.
Okay, end step. I am going to cycle a cast out.
Sure. Yep.
And draw for 10.
Yep.
Baby Thalia?
I'll force, using the force I awkwardly drew after turn 1, and pitch Preordain.
So
Go to 19.
19. And pass the turn.
Cards in hand for you.
I am 3.
Okay. Draw. I'll pass.
Okay. Interesting. Don't like to miss your land drops in control.
Yeah.
And I've got what I need because I have pulled a Cavern of Souls and I will name soldiers.
That makes sense. Yep.
Recruiter of the Guard.
Resolves.
And I do have to think about this one because my mana is obviously a little bit tight. So
Yeah, take your time.
yeah, it's do I make the bold choice of going for a 4-mana creature or the safe choice of a 3-mana creature? What's going to go best over your deck? Nope, that's not allowed to be fetched.
Yeah, I'm curious what you end up taking here.
Yeah, I mean, I've narrowed it down to 3, and I think based on what's in my hand, the way to go is a Preeminent Captain, which is a rare fetch for me.
All right. All right.
And pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. All right, we're making progress here. I drew a land. Play a Scalding Tarn. All right, so cards in hand now for you is 3, including Precinct Captain. Is that right?
It's Preeminent Captain, but it will be it's 2. 2 plus it, so 3 including it.
Cool. Just looking at your list here. Remind myself what's left. Okay. Let's see. I'll crack both fetches.
Okie dokie. Going to 17.
And I'll drop a mentor.
Yep.
With after fetching a blue and a red. Oh wait, do I need red? Let me look through my deck again. Oh yeah, I need red.
You
Okay.
may want to cast a Dreadhorde Arcanist eventually. You may want to bolt one of my creatures.
Yeah. All right. So there you go.
And you've got those both as basics.
Mentor and pass.
Yep. Huh. Interesting. Monastery Mentor is a 2/2 to start off with.
Yep.
Cavern of Souls, also Soldier.
All right.
And I think it's go with my original plan. I don't think that draw changed anything. So it's a preeminent captain.
Resolves?
Yep, and I have 2 cards in hand, past turn.
All right. Draw. Let's see. Preeminent captain, first strike, and whenever it attacks, put a soldier tapped and attacking. Yikes! I'm in trouble.
It's quite threatening, yeah.
Yeah. This is bad. This is bad, folks. Let's see. I'll play an Astrolabe. Trigger on this.
Sure.
Astrolabe resolves?
Yep, no mana tithes here.
Okay. I'll get a monk. I'll draw my card.
Are you using the Modern Horizons art cards there?
Yeah. I have monk tokens somewhere, but I wasn't able to find them this morning. I'll tap 2. Use the Astrolabe.
Yep.
And I'll drop a counterbalance.
Yeah, I seen it when you tapped the Astrolabe. I was like, okay, this is going to be double blue.
Get another monk. My monk is now a 4/4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that through at this stage.
You're at 16, and I'll play a Flooded Strand.
Oh,
and I'll pass.
Yeah. I missed your Astrolabe.
Yeah. I held you to it because I needed it to resolve.
Yeah, gosh, that's bad. I've not missed one of those in a long time.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, I'll pass turn.
I don't think I've played Magic yet in 2021, so we're gonna blame it on that.
It's all good. Don't worry.
Right. So your monks are 1/1s.
Right now they are, yeah.
Preeminent, yeah, and we do have the potential for 1 mana and the potential for forces. So I'm going to attack with the preeminent captain.
Okay, so it's a.
So the trigger goes on the stack straight away.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and do the trigger.
Captain of the Watch is going to come in. It comes in tapped and attacking, but that also brings in 3 1/1 soldiers.
Okay. Well, that's really bad for me. Other soldiers you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. So now your preeminent captain is a 3/3. Your 1/1s are 2/2s, and
the 3/3 is still a 3/3.
Gotcha. Okay. I am going cards in hand.
2.
Okay. I am going to. I know you have no instants in your deck, so I'm going to double block the Captain of Watch. Shortcut a bit here. Fetch.
Sure. Go to 16.
cast a brainstorm. Prowess triggers.
Yep.
All right. I'll just let it get countered by the chalice. I'm not gonna
Yep.
do that again. If I could find an island, it'd be great. Okay, found it. One sec. Okay, so I'll be taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right?
No, the soldiers aren't attacking.
Oh, I thought they are attacking.
Because they enter as a trigger from the captain of the watch, so only the captain of the watch is attacking.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right, so
You'll take 3 from the preeminent
3.
captain, and the captain of the watch will die.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
That's slightly sad because the other captain of the watch is hiding under my chrome box. I was quite sad when I do the second captain of the watch so early, but actually it's probably not going to work out too horrendously badly for me. And it's enlistment officer time.
I don't even think I have any 4s in my deck.
Yeah, it's
Do
off
I?
the Cavern of Souls, so do you really want to show me the top card of your deck?
Oh, right, Cavern of Souls. Okay, I wasn't looking at your lands. Yeah. Enlistment officer is good.
Okay, so look at the top 4. Ancient
Yep.
Team, Aerial Responder, Palace Jailer, Ancient Team.
All right. So you
So
get
I'll have an Aerial Responder and a Palace Jailer into my hand.
cool.
And pass turn.
All right. Draw. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh man, I need removal.
Yeah, the Cavern of Souls has helped protect me there, so you're really relying on your removal to deal with my creatures.
Yeah, I need it pretty bad. I'm gonna play a mentor. Second mentor.
Second mentor, ouch.
I'll cast another Astrolabe. Triggers on these.
Chalice.
Yep.
I'm not gonna forget that again. But
Alright.
yeah, no, with Mentor, Chalice doesn't even help.
All right, 2 more people. I think now. Just doing a little quick math. You're gonna Palace Jeller.
Hang on. You've only cast 1 non-creature spell.
Yeah, just 1 this turn.
So didn't you have 1 monastery 1 token at the start of this turn?
Yeah, and I just got 2 more because I have 2 mentors now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was 1 was off the first mentor triggering the second. I'm like, no, that's non-creature.
No.
2 mentors. So only one of your mentors is not summoning. So one of your tokens, rather. Yeah.
I'm just thinking if it's worth swinging here with the Palace Jailer going on. Palace Jailer's a soldier, right?
Palace Jailer is indeed a soldier.
Okay. Become the Monarch. Brutal.
Well, with all these tokens, it's not actually. It's gonna. Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Just weighing my options here. I'll swing for 2.
Swing for 2. Okay. You've no land up. I'm gonna block that with a first striking enlistment officer.
Oh shit! It's first strike. Oh.
Yeah, 2/3 as well.
All right.
Doesn't actually matter.
Go ahead.
I
spent so much time thinking about that. I forgot it has first strike.
Okay, draw for 10. And now it's my turn to think.
Yep.
Because this is an interesting board situation. Oh,
Oh, and it's a 2/3. Okay, I thought it was a 2/2.
yeah, it's a
I was
2/3,
thinking of
so
Goblin
we're safe
Ringleader, that's why.
anyway. Yeah, no. Oh, it's so easy to get confused with goblins. A lot
Yep.
of them are even from the same set.
Yep.
Um.
I
So.
should just have your list open in front of me because I keep forgetting what cards do. Sorry, everybody.
I'm gonna get that in, but I need to get it in now. I'm now also having to do major combat maths.
Yep.
I think actually I'm gonna go in with everything.
Going with everything. Okay.
So trigger from the preeminent captain.
Yep.
And I've still not actually decided what I'm doing here.
It's okay.
Mana efficiency, is that anything to think about here? I don't know. I'm gonna actually just land a second enlistment officer.
All right, that's pretty good.
So trigger.
Mhm.
Aerial responder, planes, suppression field, ancient team. So I've hit an aerial responder.
All right, cool. All right. So blocks now. You have this precinct person, enlistment officers.
So I have 2/2/3s with first strike,
Yep.
a 2/2 with first strike, and 4/1/1s.
Oh, 4/1/1s. Okay. What's the fourth 1/1? Is that
The
not a token?
recruiter of the guard.
Oh, recruiter of the guard. Okay, okay, okay. So you can't pump them during combat, right?
I've not unless if I'd have hit the right thing to put in of the preeminent captain, there is the Dari War Chief from the deck that can do that.
Right. I guess I will. I'm at 13. Let's see. I'll block.
Well, I have you at 16. Did I miss?
Oh, I took 3 last turn somehow.
Yeah, I definitely did not take the combat damage last turn. That is correct.
I'm gonna block all 4 of your 1/1s.
Yep. Okay. Seems like a plan.
So I'll lose 2 monks.
Monks trade, mentors survive,
and
you take 6.
I'm at 7.
Yep. And then post combat. Nah, I think I'll just land an aerial responder.
All right, and that's a 2/3 flying
2/3 flying vigilance and lifelink as well.
Oh boy.
Little bit of a helpful cushion there.
All right. All set after that?
Yep. I will pass the turn.
Cool. Draw. Oh boy. Well, let's see. I'm gonna play Teferi.
Okay.
I'll go grab a dice in a moment. I'll put Teferi to 1. Bounce your captain. Got 2 monks. Yeah. Bounce your captain. Put him at 1.
Yep.
Draw my card. Let's see. Aerial thing is a 2/3.
2/3, yeah.
Cool. I'll cast a ponder. Trigger on this.
Yep.
2 more monks. Countered.
Yep.
Um, I'll come in for 8.
Yeah. I'll go to 8 then.
All right, you're at 8. Um, I'll pass the turn. Got 4 monks. Got 2 cards in hand.
And you have 1 force in the graveyard?
1 force in the graveyard. Yep.
2 cards in hand. Okay. No force of negation in the graveyard, but 2 in the deck.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm.
I can't figure out where I put my dice.
I mean, I would lend
just
you
had them a
one,
minute
but
ago.
I can't exactly pass it through the screen.
Like I just had it like 1 minute ago. I don't know where I put it. I probably put it in the other room.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm pretty well. I mean, I'm not safe from the swing back if I go in with everything, but I think no, that's yeah. No, I think I do actually just have to do the safe and go in with the aerial responder.
Okay. So I'll go to. You're attacking me. I'm assuming, right?
Teferi's up doesn't really harm my deck, but makes you cast sorceries, which is like your preordain and your ponder. Yeah, okay, yeah, There's no point in attacking Teferi, so that's definitely at you.
All right. So I'll go to 5, and you'll
And
go to
I will
10.
go to 10.
Yep.
I think that cushion is needed. Those ancient teams that I've put to the bottom would be really useful right now.
You got to be careful with your life total.
Yeah. Yeah, just one ancient team to tap right now would be really, really nice. I think I'm just gonna have to go back in with a preeminent captain.
All right. Cool.
I think that sets me up stronger. I don't think that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no, that doesn't do enough. Yep, past 10.
All right. Untapping. Draw. I'll plus Teferi to 2.
Yep.
I will. Let's see. All right, my turn to do math again. So I got to remember your people are 2/3s with first strike.
The aerial responder doesn't have first strike, and
Right.
the preeminent captain isn't a 2/3; it's a 2/2.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. You're at 10.
I mean, the Teferi balancing the preeminent captain was quite a swing here.
Yeah, that was a good draw.
Yeah, if I get to put something in off the preeminent captain and cast a spell, it looks quite different now.
For sure. I'm gonna tap 3, play another mentor.
Oh my!
I know.
I prefer the version where you draw all your Dreadhorde Arcanists and try and recast all your 1-mana spells.
I will play an Astrolabe.
Counted.
And trigger these.
Not the point.
Yeah. So I now have 7 monks. This gets countered. I will.
So if we maybe separate that into a pile of 3 and a pile of 4, so we know how many prowess triggers have happened.
Yeah. Okay.
And how many are summoning sick.
Yep. So 4 are old, 3 are brand new. Just doing some maths. You can swing for 2 in the air with lifelink. Sorry. If I swing with all 4 tokens, you can block 2, get away with it, and take 4. Not seem that exciting. Okay, I'm gonna just swing at my 2 mentors.
2 3/3s. Okay.
Yep, 2 3/3s.
Gonna double block one of them with
Yep.
the 2 enlistment officers.
And that's it?
That's it.
Alright, so I'll trade with 1 enlistment officer and you'll take 3?
The enlistment officers are first strike, so
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Sorry. So
4 damage to it in first strike damage. The enlistment officers survive.
Yep. Alright, you take 3. You're at 7. I will pass the turn. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I got 7 tokens. Just so you know.
Cards in hand?
Just 1.
Okay, so like you literally can't cast anything. Oh, force of negation. That's what you can cast. Force of negation, or I guess daze.
Yeah, I force negation I can't cast either with 1 card in hand. It's just daze.
Oh yeah, because force of negation. Yeah, I was thinking it doesn't lose your life. That's not to do with cards in hand. The difference is not to do with cards in hand. So yeah, daze is the 1 card you can cast.
Potentially, yep.
Yes. And does it help me to? No. So
And I do have counterbalance, technically.
You do.
Hasn't been relevant yet, but it's there.
Yeah, the maths is tricky, isn't it?
It is. It is. Especially based on what I know you have in your hand.
Feel like I kind of have to go in with the preeminent captain, even though you can gang up on it, just because I think it sort of works better for me in the longer term to get more stuff onto the board this turn. So I'm going to go in with the preeminent captain and the aerial responder.
All right. So preeminent captain is a 2/2.
Trigger the preeminent captain for another aerial responder.
Okay. So that's attacking then?
It is tapped and attacking, yes.
Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll quadruple block the preeminent captain then, I guess.
So it will kill 2 of them.
Yep.
And you will take
2 monks.
4, and I will gain
1,
4.
And you go to 11.
And then post combat. You know, my post combat play is not really that strong. I think it was just getting the aerial responder in there that's was the biggie.
Yep.
It's a big Thalia.
Big Thalia. All right. Well, that's pretty good. All right. Done for that?
Yep.
All right. Go to my turn. I'll draw. I have some good draws, and this is not one of them. I think I'm dead. I don't think I could possibly win here. You're at 11?
Think you have to kill me so that I don't kill you?
Yeah. Yeah, you got me. I just had the 4th Mentor and Dreadhorde in hand. Let's go to game 2.
Yeah, that's light on land for... How many are you running?
There's not many lands in this deck. This deck is a
Whoa,
little bit
16.
tempo-y. Yeah, 16 lands.
The the chalice on one stopping you from brainstorming and pondering and labing and whatnot really
Yeah,
doesn't help you
that hurt.
filter to get these lands, does it?
No. Um, Also, like uh, the counterbalance doing nothing and not drawing. I didn't play a single removal spell the entire game.
Nope.
So that
Yeah,
hurt.
I mean they would all have been countered.
They would have, yeah,
You
for
don't
sure.
have any removal spells that aren't 1 mana? Yeah,
No.
wear and tear, sort of, but not really.
Yeah. Teferi was really the only like quote unquote removal spell. And I thought about bouncing your chalice, but it just felt like I needed to get rid of that preeminent captain.
Yeah.
That felt way more important.
Oh yeah, because I mean recasting it was the solution, but I think I'd maybe get there a little bit faster. Right.
Sideboarding time. Just hellos to everybody in chat. Joseph Kish, Cast Haven, what's up? Jay Winner, how's it going, Jay Winner? And Philip Nguyen just joined. Nice board state to arrive to. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mess. I probably should go grab dice right now. I'm actually going to step away for 1 second and get dice, everybody. Okay, now I have dice, so that's solved.
Yeah, this deck's really interesting because it plays a lot more like tempo without delvers than like control.
Yeah, it does. Which I like.
Yeah, I'm just picking up my deck now. I put 3 ancient teams to the bottom.
Oh, nice.
That did stop me from, for example, putting a chalice on 3 and stopping those stream of mentors.
It's funny because like if your life total was a little bit more precarious, I could have been more aggressive with my attacks.
Yeah.
So maybe Ancient Tomb would have actually lost you the game in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'd have just been able to drop 1, I would have used it once to try and land a chalice on 3 and probably not used it other than that.
That's fair. Yeah, I gotta look at your list. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah. Trying to prepare myself for your sideboard. Not loving the idea of Pyroclasm.
Yeah, Pyroclasm definitely makes things interesting. Because I blow up all my own people too.
Pretty tricky.
I have to like pump my creatures out of range and then fire it off.
Yeah. At least Dreadhoard is born out of range.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess the mentors would survive, but still.
Yep. Yeah, it's just all the mentor tokens, I think, that you're concerned about.
Exactly.
So I can't even remember. Yeah, I fetched that preeminent captain off the recruiter. I was really hoping to draw a Dari War Chief at all times during that game, but I think the preeminent captain was the correct thing to get off the recruiter.
Yeah, I think so, based on how that game went.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
What, tutor for that?
Cheated for that, no. Because it's quite situational.
True.
Like, probably Palace Jailer is the most common. Baby Thalia, if there isn't one on board. There are a few decks where Big Thalia is really good to tutor for.
Hmm.
And some situations, Dari Warchief is exactly what you need.
Yeah, Tower War Chief would have been great had you had that come into play off the
Yeah.
captain that game. Would have
There's
been
awkward situations. There's not much that I want to take out of my deck.
yeah. By the way, everybody watching, if you hit the like button, it helps me out a lot. So hit that like button and hit subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, we're playing Legacy, Modern, Pre-Modern, Vintage. I mean, if you're on this channel, you probably have probably looked through our stuff and have watched us before. But still, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, everybody. There's only 3 likes on this video right now. Let's get that up to 10. How about that? All right, so you're up a game. I'll update the score. And we talked briefly about this before we got started about matchups. So what is the prey for the Soldier Stompy deck? Like what is this deck designed to just, you know,
I
destroy?
don't actually think there's any matchup where you sit down and you're just like, fabulous, this is trivial.
Okay.
But there are not many decks where you sit down and you think, I'm hosed.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think that's probably where it sits roughly. I think one deck that I don't see a lot at the moment, but I would be quite happy to sit down is either version of Storm.
Oh, Storm?
Yeah, it's
Like you're saying you have a good matchup against Storm? Is that
oh
what you mean?
yeah, like you have your Thalia's massive hate on Storm. Chalice, because you can put your Chalice on 0, works against Tez especially.
Hmm.
You just kind of got the whole package really with Storm. I mean, occasionally they're gonna get it turn 1.
Right, right.
But other than that, it's quite good.
That
I'm
makes sense.
having a tough time sideboarding here.
It's okay, take your time.
Really tough. I'm got one card that I'm kind of keen to bring in, but I'm just not sure whether it's worth the space. I gotta bring. Oh, this is so hard.
Alright, I'm just gonna draw up my hand just because I'm ready. Take your time though.
Yeah. Did I? Okay. Right. That can go. Is that 6? And then maybe I just don't bring in the third one of those. Yeah. Let's try that. This post board, this I think gets quite interesting.
I agree.
You know, even though it feels like half your sideboard is, well, not half, but your Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast are not going to help. And
No, not at all.
Surgical Extraction, I don't imagine you would take things out for. But the Pyroclasm is a little bit scary. Torpor Orb only hits Recruiter, I think. But Blood Moon can really hose me against a control deck. Because if my Cavern of Souls are mountains, that's really hard.
Yeah, I did see that because I checked just now. Recruit of the Guard, Enlistment Officer, and Palace Jailer are all disabled
Oh
by
gosh,
Torpor
yeah,
Orb.
I'm failing on my own deck here. Yeah, of course, Enlistment Officer is an ETB, and yeah, Palace Jailer is become the Monarch, and when you become the Monarch, oh no, they're both ETBs, yeah.
Yep.
Gosh, that's bad. Bring in your Torpor Orb.
I'm gonna keep my 7. Take your time.
Shuffling. I'm nearly there. Yeah, I very much feel that sideboarding is probably one of the weakest areas of my game when it comes to Magic.
What other formats do you play, by the way? You play
So,
Legacy, obviously.
honestly, I've only played Legacy, Commander, and Casual in roughly the last, well, since COVID arrived.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm an avid Modern player, but I certainly enjoy Modern. And I kind of go in and out of whether I have a standard deck or not, depending on what the scene's like locally.
I'm the same way. Yeah, I kind of just fluctuate week to week based on my schedule, whatever the shop events happen to be.
Yeah, so if there's like a bunch of Modern events on, I'm kind of gonna go to those. If there's draft, I might be gonna go to that.
Yeah,
But if like suddenly every week is F&M as standard and I'm free Fridays, then I'm probably gonna try and put a standard deck together.
yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking. Think I'm gonna keep this.
All right,
Yeah.
all set.
Yep.
I'm gonna start off with a fetch.
Yep.
Go to 19. I'll get a volcanic island, and I'll ponder.
Yep. I think if we were in a tournament, though, I'd have just got a warning for slow sideboarding.
Are you a judge? Did you tell me you were a judge?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. But
I'm thinking of someone else.
I have a judge living in my house at the moment. So if
Oh,
you have
really?
a judge call, then there's one on hand.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. All right, ponder. Maybe that's what you told me that I'm thinking of.
No, he is a more recent addition, but I've lived in many houses with judges over the years.
Okay, nice. Um, I'll leave these on top, draw my card, and I will pass.
Okay, okay. Draw.
Mhm.
Okay, not loving that. Planes go.
Planes go. Okay. Draw. I'll do the same thing again. Ponder.
Yep.
Different art this time.
Oh, that hurts me. That just pains me. Can't cope. I'm broken.
I know, I know. Settle down, everybody.
I get stressed if I even have different edition, but same art.
I'm really sloppy with that stuff. I'm gonna shuffle. Some awkward ponders so far. All right, shuffled, cut, draw my card. I'll play a Scalding Tarn and I'll pass.
Okay, okay. These draws are so funky. Caracas.
Cool.
Chrome Mox.
Resolves?
Imprint Thalia Heretic Cathar.
Yep.
Cast Thalia Heretic Cathar.
Resolves.
Right, and pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Play a Snow Island. And I'll drop my Proxy Torpor Orb.
Oh, I don't even recognize that art.
Yeah, it's like my printer's all messed up, so it's like all black and white. It doesn't look
Oh,
like
I
the real art.
see. I see. Like the red background has kind of gone yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
So I now I look at the actual art. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, my printer just needs new ink. That's the problem. All right. I'm done after that. You're up.
Right. I guess these are the cards I kind of want to draw. In with Big Thalia.
Yep. I'll take 3, right? No, 16.
Yep. Aerial responder.
Aerial responder. Yep.
And pass turn.
Under end step, I'll fetch. Go to 15. And I'll put a Tundra into play tapped. And then I'll take my turn.
Yep. It's like modern having to think about fetching in your end step.
Yeah, right? As you tapping my damn lands. Draw.
Gotta be honest, Thalia is sat here at the moment much more as a 3-2 with first strike than it is of lands entering tapped.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna start things off with a preordain.
Yep.
Top 2. Top bottom. Draw the card. I will drop a Dread Horde.
Okie dokie.
And I will pass the turn.
So I'm going to remind myself of Dreadhood. Is it when it deals damage or when it attacks? It's when it's attacks.
When it
Okay.
attacks, yeah. When it
Yeah.
attacks.
Planes.
Yep.
So 1-3. So I'll just fly over with the aerial responder.
All right. You go to 13. You go to 22.
And
Oh yeah, my Dreadhorde is tapped. Thank you, chat.
oh, yep, I should be spotting that.
Did you want to attack with the Thalia too? You can attack with it.
Yeah,
that was my fault.
I would do, yeah.
I just kind of threw it into play. I
Thanks.
didn't think about it.
I'm
I'm a 10.
Yeah, another aerial responder. Sometimes when I'm on a day where I miss triggers, I can't switch that mode off. It's like today is the day I will miss triggers and I will miss them all day.
That one would actually be on me for breaking the rules.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're done, right?
Yeah, past 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
turn.
but you know,
Draw.
you're both responsible for the game state, aren't you? So
Exactly. Okay, let me think. I will. I will bolt an aerial responder.
yeah, seems like a plan.
I'll go to combat, swing, bolt the other one.
Yeah, that's harsh, but yeah, that's a good play.
You take 1.
Yep.
Or 21.
Oh, I've done it on the wrong side of the. Yeah, 21 plays 10.
Yep. And is it worth it to? Yeah, I'm gonna second main phase brainstorm awkwardly.
Okay.
Draw 3. Cool. I'll put 2 back. And I'll pass turn. You're up.
Okay. In for 3.
I'll attempt to swords it.
Swords. Yep.
All right, you go to 24.
Again 3.
Yep.
I could have bounced that with my Caracas. Preeminent captain.
Cards in hand?
Down to 3 at the moment.
Yeah, that resolves.
Okay.
Done for that?
And pass turn.
Alright. Draw. I'll brainstorm.
Sure.
Alright, 2 back. I'll go to combat. Attack. Swords your preeminent captain.
Yeah, I gained 2.
Alright, so you end up at 25 after damage.
Yeah.
I will then pass the turn.
This is kind of interesting, the order that I do things here. And the cards that I have available to me. Council's Judgment.
I'll force a negation, pitch daze.
Yep. Does that doesn't exile the
It
council?
does.
It
does.
does.
Exile.
Oh,
Yep.
I get so mixed up. Force of negation exiles it and doesn't lose a life, but you can only play it on your opponent's turn.
Exactly. Exactly.
Still not got that fixed in my head. Pass turn.
Pass turn. Okay. Draw. I'll go to combat. Swing. Flashback ponder.
Yeah, 24.
See. Thinking about what I want to keep here. In the order. I'll keep it on top. Draw. You go to 24. I will then tap out for a mentor. And
The one proxied one you have in your
The one
deck.
proxy, yeah. I have a 4th mentor somewhere. Maybe I can't find it.
I'm a one mentor owner in this house because the only place I play it is in Vintage.
I know at one point I had 4. I'll pass the turn after that. You're up.
Draw. Planes. Oh gosh, this is just dire. I'm not sure how much of this is bad draws, bad keeps, or bad sideboarding. I think it might be all 3.
Oh no.
Enlistment officer. Working out how your deck was going to play post board and how characteristic the previous game was tricky.
I'm gonna force a will, pitching days, putting me at 9, and I got a mentor token.
Okie dokie. This one lands in the graveyard, yeah?
Yeah, graveyard.
And your mismatched forces are really hurting.
Like I said, I'm really sloppy about that.
I just don't even know how you end up in that situation because I just bought 4 forces of the original one. So I literally haven't opened in any of the reprint sets a Force of Will.
Yeah, no, I'm really sloppy. Sorry, everybody. You can send me hate mail later, everybody.
Yeah, do, please. I mean, friendly hate mail that has appropriate punishments for mismatched art.
Oh, boy. Oh, sorry, were you done after that?
I am done.
Okay. Everybody's waiting for me. All right, draw. Let's see. I'm going to fire off brainstorm pre-combat triggers here.
Yep.
So one new mentor, and I'll just keep track of how much prowess right here.
Yep.
All right, so I'll draw my 3. Put 2 back. That's in the grave. I will fire off an Astrolab.
Yep.
Another trigger. And draw my card. Then I will go to combat, attack with 3 creatures, flashing back Ponder,
Yep.
which puts prowess at 3, resolving
So
my Ponder.
5 from the Mentor, 4 from the Token, 1 from the Dreadhorde for a 10.
I believe so. Hang on 1 sec. I'll draw from the Ponder. All right, so yeah, so 5, 9, 10. Yep, you're at 14. I will then go to second main phase, play a Prismatic Vista, and thinking here. Yeah, I'll fetch, go to 8.
Yep.
I'm gonna play another Dreadhorde.
Yep. This is a completely different game when you're playing multiple Dreadhordes rather than
Yeah.
multiple Mentors.
And you don't have a Chalice.
Yeah, I mean, I brought my Tekken against Dreadhordes, but it's not been drawn yet.
All right, I will pass the turn.
Yeah, I'm probably hosed here.
I think you're in trouble.
I am in a lot of trouble. If this resolves, it maybe slows things down slightly. Holy Light. Oh! I've just realised Holy Light doesn't work against Mentor tokens because they're white.
Wait, what does Holy Light do?
Holy Light is all non-white
creatures
creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn.
Oh,
and
right.
You know what? That is like, I think that's an error in a primer document because I like read that.
You can take it back if you want.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's the only reason I boarded it in, so I might as well cast it.
Well, that resolves.
Yeah, and does literally nothing. It's hilarious. That is a big mistake.
A cool thing that you could probably do with that is after I attack with Dreadhordes, you can fire it off and make their power 0.
Yeah, but it's not really doing me much damage, so
No.
you know.
But I won't be able to flash back anything. Is the point.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't it when it? Oh yeah, I'd have to read that.
I'm pretty sure it would decrease the power of the Dreadhorde and just turn it off. Did I cast an Astrolab with a Volk?
I literally can't remember.
Oh no. Alright, whatever. Moving on. I could have just swapped which lands I use, but okay. You're done?
I am done, yeah. I probably really am actually done with the game, but I'll let you have the pleasure of swinging for lethal.
Alright, I'll draw. Yeah, I'm gonna flash back 2 things. I'm pretty sure that's lethal then, right?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, it's not quite lethal.
Oh no!
Wait, 3, 6, 9. Oh yeah, it is lethal.
Yeah.
Or it's pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that'd start with 2 aerial responders was so nice, but
yeah, the Dreadhorde killed him.
Yeah.
All right, sorry if I cheated everybody. I didn't realize that.
Oh, I did you?
I don't know.
I don't think
Probably.
so. I think I got to change my sideboard strategy, and I've definitely got to change what I keep. I think big mistake there was keeping, but
All right.
Yeah. Oh my! How did I fail to read Holy Light? Should never have been boarded in.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's good against Pyromancer tokens, but not most
Oh
tokens.
yeah, no, it's yeah, it sometimes is really useful for catching unflipped Delvers, True Name Nemesis. Oh no, it doesn't take True Name Nemesis.
It didn't?
Oh no,
Wouldn't
it does. It would take it because it's not targeting. Well, except just to protect. Oh, I always forget how protection works on those that fine detail.
There's calls in chat for me to be banned. Okay, everybody calm down.
What offense have you committed?
I apparently cast an Astrolabe with a Volk like an idiot.
I don't think the offense there is a banning offense.
I don't know. All right, game 3. I thought this match was gonna be a lot quicker. I thought you were just gonna like chalice me and run me over with soldiers.
Yeah,
But we're getting
I'm.
actually a good match.
Well, that's what I thought. And I've I'm changing my sideboard plan, so I've lost a little bit of track of how many cards are currently in my deck and not in my deck. So I just got to count.
All good.
10.
All right, I'm just gonna draw my hand just to
11.
do it. We have Dave Kaplan standing by to play a round. Or not. No, actually, he's not around. Never mind.
Well, you're gonna have exhausted me by the end of this, so that's sort of might be a bit of a relief.
All right, all good.
I still got too many cards in overall.
Take your time. Wow, it looks like a bunch of stuff has been previewed while we're playing from
Oh
Kaldheim.
yeah, we're
There's new
missing that.
snow-covered basics revealed.
I think that was
So
expected, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. I'm just looking at my group chat right now. Some legendary god black creature was revealed. Tybalt was revealed, but Tybalt is now a flip card
Not a
with a god.
planeswalker or flips to a planeswalker? What does it do?
So it's a modal double face card. On one side it's a god, and on one side it's Tybalt. It looks like,
Interesting.
which is really weird. So Tybalt's the backside of a modal double flip card, and it has some long text above its loyalty abilities that I can't read right now because I'm too far away from my screen.
Right. I think that is such a weird set of things they've taken out there, but
Yep. It's funny, we were joking before we started. You were talking about, oh, I wish I had a third monitor. I'm just using one monitor right now, and it's making it really hard to keep track.
I don't have the YouTube channel up. I've got that's behind, so
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not seeing anything going on.
Yeah, I'm basically just not able to see your board, so I'm messing everything up. Snow-covered OG duels. That is that really what happened? KP in chat says snow-covered OG duels. Oh, with a question mark. So maybe they're just wondering.
No, that's just in our dreams.
Yeah, maybe. I don't see that happening. That'll just be way too good.
Yeah, I think that categorically cannot happen because snow duels will be bad. I mean, I could see a dual land that is snow and cards that support that, but they won't have the basic land types.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I think the Battle Bond lands is the nearest we're ever going to get to OG duels. We just need to see the other half of those.
We did.
Oh,
They came out
was
with
that
a
in the
Commander
Commander? Oh, well, there you go. The box of Commander Legends I have is still sealed, so there you go.
Nice. Save it for post-COVID draft or something.
Exactly. So I will play first this time, and hopefully,
Yep.
I mean, I kept what I hoped there was going to be an aggressive hand, but your Dreadhood Lightning Bolt trick, yeah, that put paid to that plan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Although it was frustrating to not draw anything further during that time, like even just drawing a Rest in Peace and all those draws, once I'd got you down to 10 and gained a bit of life myself, would have helped.
Yep. They just previewed fetchable duels that are snow but come into play tapped. What?
Oh my, okay, I literally have just said they'll never do that, but they come into play tapped and not able to have any ability to untap them is quite crucial, I think.
Yep. Ooh, I'm seeing them now. Okay, so they're basically like the crappy comes into play tap lands, but they have dual types.
Kind of like
And
the
there's 10 of them.
cycling ones from Amonkhet.
Uh,
Because they had the
kind
basic
of.
land types, but they
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
come
yeah.
in untapped. Although
So-
obviously, Amulet is the solution to that.
Right. So it's basically those, but instead of cycling, they're snow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I said that couldn't happen. I'm gonna keep this.
Okay.
If my first spell doesn't resolve, it's probably gonna all go badly wrong. Chrome Mux.
Okay.
Imprint Cast Out.
Yep.
Caracas.
Yep.
I mean, my second spell, to be honest, because, I've never had my Chrome Mux counted. Suppression Field.
So cards in hand now is 3.
Mm.
Let me look at.
Turn 1 Chrome Mux is so expensive.
Huh. I will force a negation, pitch days.
Okay.
Good after that.
Yep.
Draw. I will play a Scalding Tarn and I will pass.
Okay. Pass turn. 4 cards in hand.
Okay. I'll upkeep fetch. Go to 19. Yep. I will get a Volk. Draw step. Draw. Play an island. And play a Dread Horde. And I'll pass.
It's gonna go this way. Okay. Planes. You've got Force of Negation Fetch in your graveyard at the moment.
Yes.
Council's Judgment.
Yep.
Name Dreadhood.
Yep. He's got.
Pass turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my exile off to the side. All right. Draw. Planes. Dreadhorde?
Oh, that's not really what I wanted to see, is it?
I will pass turn.
Planes.
Yep.
Palace Jailer. Target Dreadhorde. Become the Monarch. Or maybe not.
Yeah, okay, so he's exiled until I become the Monarch, correct?
Until you become the Monarch. This all does work. Phew. Okay, so I'll go to my end step and draw for the Monarch.
Yep.
Mm,
And
pass.
you need to take damage, combat damage, to lose the Monarch, right?
Have to take combat damage, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take my turn. Draw. Let's see. Play Flood Strand. Think here. Sorry. I'll fetch, go to 18.
Yep.
Okay. Tundra. I'm gonna cast Teferi.
Yep.
I will minus and target your Chromox.
Okay.
Draw from that. And I will Bolt Palace Jailer.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Okay. Cavern of Souls.
Yep.
Enlistment Officer.
Resolves.
Planes. Palace Jailer. Aerial Responder. Preeminent Captain. That's a good one for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good.
Pass turn.
All right.
Well, draw for the end step. Monarch.
Yep. Draw for my turn. Let's see. Plus Teferi.
Yep.
Tap 3. Drop a Mentor.
Mentor. Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Whoa. Okay, my hand is getting really full now. The bounce and the extra draws. So go to planes.
Yep.
Okay, I think this is maybe going to be the way to do things. Pre-combat, a second Palace Jailer. So I will take the
Yep.
yeah, which is going to be quite painful if you get things back, but gonna
Yep.
cross my fingers there. Gonna swing it to Fairy now.
All right. Teferi's down.
Well, now what I do is interesting. I think I can possibly afford to wait. A card's in hand?
2.
Maybe I'm just gonna land it.
What's next to your Caracas?
A Monarch token.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So Chrome Mox.
Yep. Chromox is good.
Imprint. What's totals. Can I imprint preeminent captain? That might be wrong.
Okay.
And then rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yep. Enters
Okay.
battlefield trigger. Boom.
And end step, draw, pass turn.
Okay. Cards in hand?
4.
Alright, draw. I'll cast a ponder.
Yep.
I'll shuffle. That was a really bad ponder.
Good for me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just reflecting on game 2 a bit, I think the torpor orb was in some ways what really, really hates me, because you didn't realize the things I had in hand that it was preventing.
True, yeah. I had a feeling it was like pretty important.
Yeah.
Alright, ponder is actually exiled.
Well, yeah, everything is these days. Or at least for now, anyway.
Yep. I will pass the turn, unfortunately.
Okay. Draw.
Yep.
So 3 mana up, cards in hand.
3 cards in hand.
Okay. Chalice.
Yeah, Chalice is good. Chalice on 1, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Swing with both things.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Aerial responder.
Resolves.
Pass turn. And draw end step.
Cool. I'm just looking at a ruling for something here. I want to do something on your end step before you draw.
So the draw is at the beginning of the end step with the monarch.
Cool. I don't think it'll matter, but just looking at something because I have wear tear in hand, and I'm thinking if I fuse it, can I blow up both rest in peace and chalice, or will the tear be countered?
I believe the current ruling on split cards is the mana cost is the total, regardless of which half or whether both you're casting. So neither would be, I believe. Please don't quote me on this, because I know that the ruling changed a few years back, about 3 to 4 years ago, and I think it was actually when Amon Ket came in, and there was a card that allowed you to cast things under a certain mana cost, and split cards, some were very easy to cast one side of then, and then it ended up they changed the rules.
Yeah, so in a very brief look at rulings right now, it looks like it just becomes a 3 CMC, like 1 spell on the stack.
Where multicolored spell, I believe, and it has destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment.
Yep. So I will target both and blow both. And does this
And
get exiled now? Oh god.
oh, I'm having a brain fry on that
I
one
don't
because I'm
think it
going.
gets exiled.
I think. Well, no, I think. Rest in P. Ooh.
Because Rest in
When
Peace will
it's
be in the
going to the
graveyard.
graveyard, it can't possibly see itself. So I think they're going to both go into the graveyard.
I think
Yeah, I think everything's
yours are
going to the grave.
exiled, but mine is not.
That is also entirely believable. I think the rest. I think the rest in peace is the instructions change and it can't see that it's left the battlefield until after the spell resolves.
Yeah.
I think is how it goes.
Yeah, so it puts itself in exile and then my stuff.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I. No, I don't.
Yeah, I just looked it up. If Rest in Peace is destroyed by a spell, Rest in Peace is exiled and the spell will be put into its owner's graveyard.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Alright, so that's solved. Oh god. Alright.
Whoa,
Take my
this is
turn.
why we need judges, folk.
Yep.
Support judges.
Alright. Draw for my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so now you have the soldier flyer guy. Let's see what the deal is with this flying. Lifelink vigilance. 2/3. Oh boy. I will play an island.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Thank you, chat.
Swing with everything.
Alright, so that's 6 total, right? I go to 8.
Yeah.
And you will go to 22.
Yep. And then I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna cast post combat.
Cool.
Yeah, why not do that? That feels like fun. Might be the wrong play decision, but it's fun. Okay, we're gonna go Recruiter of the Guard.
Resolves.
I'm gonna get Dari Warchief off that.
Cool.
And then I've got a Chrome Mox here.
Resolves.
I'm gonna pop Preeminent Captain under that. This is getting a bit deja vu.
Yep.
That then allows me to cast the Dari Warchief this turn.
I'll hardcast Force.
You'll hardcast Force. Yep. Okay. That seems like a very reasonable plan. Then go to my end step, draw for the Monarch, and pass the turn.
Alright, take my turn. Draw. Oh boy. I'm at 8. Cards in hand?
3.
Do I know any of them?
No, because the Chrome Mox that you bounced has come back, and
Okay.
I think I've played everything I hit off the Enlistment Officer.
Alright, no worries. I just wasn't writing anything down. I'll play a Scalding Tarn, which is exactly what I need to draw this turn, by the way.
Well,
And I'm going to cast a Pyroclasm, a sad Pyroclasm, by this. Last card in my hand.
I mean, it does get a fair bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Enlistment Officer lives, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about its fat back end.
Yep.
It's covered up.
I am unfortunately hellbent and done after that.
Okay. There maybe are things that could turn this around, but I'm not sure what they are. Drop an Ancient Tomb. Swing.
All right, I go to 4.
That's 4.
You go to 24.
Yep. What do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2. Yeah, I can just cast my entire hand.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make 2 colorless, taking some pain. The Cavern of Souls will make white. These will make white. the thing that I will cast with the Cavern of Souls mana is a Thalia, Garden of Thraben.
Yep.
And then I have 2 aerial responders with the rest.
Ooh. All right. Yep. I think that's game.
And then go to my end step and draw for the Monarch.
Yep. I guess I'll fetch to thin my deck. I think I'm dead. I need to like chain a bunch of cantrips and like.
Don't have your Pyroclasm is already board wipe, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll get a mountain. Pretty sure this is game. It's funny because like you were talking about earlier. Oh, you only have 16 lands, so you won't draw that many lands.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
I would usually board in Armageddon against control, but I did decide against you that I didn't think that was necessary. Right now, it looks like last turn having an Armageddon would have been better than having an aerial responder.
Well, your Armageddon would have been fantastic because my card draw for turn was Snow Covered Island. And being hellbent, I will concede.
Yeah, if you had anything good, I had a Council's Judgment to deal with any permanent that you land anyway. I just drew that.
Nice.
And it's gonna top deck a Chalice, so.
Nice. The what am I saying? Game two, which went to my favor. I won game 2. Was what I needed to be doing, which was get a Dreadhorde online and just start killing soldiers.
So I mean, I had the rest. I had the Rest in Peace in the deck. Yeah. I didn't draw it because I didn't draw. Because the Torpor Orb, I didn't even have the ability to get the Monarch, even though I had a Palace Jailer in hand. Right. So that hosed me. And I think my keep was quite poor, but not as bad as I thought. And my sideboarding was a little bit rough, but not terrible. Like, bringing in the Holy Light that I couldn't use was insane.
Yep.
But actually, in general, I had the right kind of stuff came into the deck.
So
one more thing hiding in here.
So your deck, I mean, being a Stompy deck, right? You're trying to use cards like Chalice and Suppression Field, and what's the other one you have?
It's Thalia is really the other long piece. Yeah.
To basically tax me out of being able to play anything. Thorn of Amethyst is another option in the sideboard.
I do have the 2 of them in the sideboard, which would come in against combo. I did bring the Selfless Squire in game 2 because that's really strong against all-out Monastery Mentor attack, Flash and Selfless Squire, but it's an ETB effect. So the Torpor Orb poses it.
You don't like Thorn of Amethyst in this matchup?
Oh gosh, no. Thorn of Amethyst is 100% combo.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
I feel like it would be good against me though, because I have to pay more for like even my stuff I flashback. No.
Well, no, that's interesting. I didn't think about the effect of it on Dreadhorde.
And all my cantrips, all my stuff, all my Force of Wills, everything costs 1.
The thing is, you've got to bear in mind, I've got 4 Thalias already.
Right.
So it's do I need to increase the density above 4?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Rather than, so in combo, definitely increase the density above 4 works, but I think against your deck, I don't want to be taking out as too many creatures. So I think the right things to bring in are Rest in Peace and Council's Judgment, because I can deal with the Torpor Orb, the Planeswalker, it's creature removal that isn't Palace Jailer. My sideboarding game 2 was not quite like that. So it's interesting, this deck, you almost always take out Aerial Responder. Even against Delver.
Right, okay.
Even though it looks like the perfect thing for Delver, you take it out. And Cast Out is a common takeout, but I left it in against you. So I don't know what the right things to take out are, but what I went for was 1 Enlistment Officer. I think there was 1 Thalia. Big Thalia, that is. Possibly a Preeminent Captain. And there was 1 Recruiter and 1 Palace Jailer. So I was just getting a little bit little lightening of the ETB effects. Yeah. Yeah, so it was 5 creatures out for 5 non-creatures. I don't think I can afford to have less creatures than that in the deck.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm just asking questions to get the
So
conversation
like
going. But
my non-creatures in the main are the suppression field.
Mhm.
I'm not taking that out against a deck that has 9 fetches, I think.
I believe so. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head.
And 2 planeswalkers. Chalice, that's gonna stay on the full 4, and the only other non-creature is the cast out.
Right.
Oh, and the Chrome Mox obviously is a non-creature, but that wouldn't be going out because I need all the Chrome Moxes for the mana.
Right. Yeah, maybe Thorn of Amethyst is worth thinking about against like a deck like mine. I also here's the other funny thing. Like my deck is not like a deck that everybody's used to running into in Legacy right now. It's this Jeskai Mentor weird thing that now that I played some games with it, I feel like I understand the deck a bit better. I picked this up for the first time today.
I know, that's impressed. I have seen Jeskai Mentor.
Yeah.
It's definitely out there.
Yep, I'm sure it's out there now after this deck won a challenge over the weekend as well.
Exactly. But I feel like I kind of trust the people who've piloted this deck to strong GP results. That
your deck
Thorn is not what you need against control.
Cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you.
There's not that many people out there that play that deck, and it's to some extent it's a deck that ladies have done well with.
Oh, really? Is that true?
The best results with soldiers, I think the only GP days 2s with soldiers have both been ladies.
Oh, interesting.
I
didn't know that.
I have only played it in 1 GP. I had a really good run with it at Eternal Weekend a couple of years back, 3 years back maybe. Then the GP the next week was just lose, right, left, center. It was awful. Yeah.
I feel you. That's how it goes. All right. Well, thank you, Anne, for coming on and playing some games with me. It was fun.
Yeah, it's been good to play.
And I got wrecked by soldiers, everybody. I'm now destroyed.
And this is the deck that won the Legacy Challenge at the weekend.
Yeah, this is this. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a good feel good for me.
You heard it here. The weakness of the new hot deck is Soldier Stompy. So so go digging in your collection for all your soldiers, everybody. All right. We're gonna see everybody on Twitch next week for pre-modern and Legacy again. Make sure you hit the like button if you're watching right now. It helps us out a lot. And hit subscribe if you have not already. And that is it. We're going to end here. Peace out.